Some very intelligent individual has put together some data and gone on and predicted the FIFA 17 ratings. Now, I really like this story because I like how they put it down on a graphic, obviously, and you can skip through. I think you can skip all the way back to people who are rated in the 60s or 70s.
I grabbed 2 cards.
No, we grabbed 2 cards. They can get. We'll leave the link. You guys can go and explore the further players back in the 70s, by the way, because it might leave out players like Jamie Vardy, who are so underrated at the start of FIFA 16 that they're going to jump up 5, 6, 7, 8 ratings to get to
I don't even have him on the first 3 pages.
Exactly, because these are all of the highest ranked players. So as we throw up the first card, you can see the way this system works. They take into account data from this season, and then they add whether or not they're going to move up or down on the rankings.
Hey, Jason, why does it stop at 89? Oh, suspense. You're welcome, Francis. We're not going to show you 90 at first. You got to watch the clip to get to 90. Francis, what they did, though, WhoScored.com, which is like an analytics-based footballing site, in combination with FootballUltimateTeamHead.com, which is like you can make your own football ultimate team through FIFA rankings type of squad. What is the word I'm looking for? Ultimate team.
Yeah.
Duh. Francis, do you agree that Mesut Ozil, Sergio Aguero, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Eden Hazard should be at the cusp of 90?
No. Well, in Hazard, the fact that he, according to their data, doesn't move doesn't bode well for my compliments to the site, because he should be minus at least 1 or 2. He should be dropping down, I believe.
Really bold
you
with
should
that
be punished
one.
for a poor season.
Hear that, guys? You should be punished for a poor season. So -1.
Well, look at this. Look how good of a season Gareth Bale had, and then they're like, oh, +1.
How about the guy who broke the Serie A goal-scoring record?
Yeah,
Shouldn't he be an 89?
The thing is, we talked about how
maybe
the best validation you can have as a good season is if you move up 1 ranking on FIFA. We know how hard it is to move up 1 FIFA ranking.
Well, they show you the plus and the minuses. So, like, Mueller goes up +1. That's what the +1 is for. The biggest jumps were, in this list, Di Maria, Higuain, Godin.
And Di Maria, I think, was probably a big jump because last season, obviously, he had such a catastrophic difference in seasons compared to his Manchester United season to what he did with PSG. I think there's a good shout that Pogba coming up by 1 might be a little undervalued for his season. He maybe could come up to Iniesta staying still. Fair case. Zlatan staying still. He still had a good season this year. I mean, I still think he's valued enough to be at that level. I always said that he was a little bit highly rated at this point, and that's just people will pick that apart as my hatred for Zlatan, which I don't have.
These aren't final. Attention! I'm quoting. Player ratings and images are not final. Maybe they'll update the pictures.
Yeah.
Predictions are calculated from seasonal WhoScored.com data and historical FUT trends.
So let's move through
to the 90s, because there's a few. More so than, I think, ever. Right? Or not ever. I shouldn't say ever. Last year, there's only 5 90s. This year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including most of Bayern on the bottom.
So, according to them, we will have, I believe, our first ever ranked 95 player.
I believe that FIFA is going to start with a 95 player, and because Messi is not the cover boy anymore, it's not guaranteed.
If you want to know what starts the next World War, it's splitting Messi and Ronaldo.
They have Ronaldo on top.
They have him up
I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's the same number, but he's on top of Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
But do you think it should be Suarez Neymar or Neymar Suarez?
There's no way that if you're going to give Robert Lewandowski a +2 that you don't give Suarez a +2.
You can't do that?
Yeah, you just can't. There's no way that you can jump someone, even if Suarez still maintains. That would be putting them two at the same standard, and they're not. Lewandowski and Suarez are not in the same caliber as of yet. A small but significant 1-point difference is all you need. Suarez on his own is the best number 9 in the world. I've told you guys this countless times, and he will remain to be the best number 9 in the world. Lewandowski had a great season. That doesn't mean that he should be on the same list. But I think that it's got to go Ronaldo. Messi has to be in the same standard as Ronaldo.
Suarez,
I think the two of them remain the same. If you're going to put one in 95, you have to keep the other. 95, 95, and then Suarez probably a 93.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then Neymar maybe a 92. Lewandowski, 92 maybe. It's you know how this is the only time where I get a little bit more cautious with my rankings, because people take so much pride in the FIFA rankings. Even players hate to see their ratings drop in FIFA. I'm sure if you followed Hazard on with a camera on the day that he got announced that he dropped down 2 rankings, probably the worst day of his life.
Probably was. It's amazing because they followed around with a camera. They know where he was for half the season. As far as I printed the sheets to, some names that were kind of not on the second card, a lot of 87s. Mats Hummels was an 87. Luka Modric, who got no increase. He should have got a +1. 87, Toni Kroos, 87. In terms of the guys that got pluses, Mueller was a +1, and I'm just looking at this, like Franck Ribéry, 87, Giorgio Chiellini, 87. You know,
Yeah. Guys like Ribéry.
Where's Griezmann?
Oh, Griezmann, again, because he was so lowly ranked. I think
he's going to be like a +3, but he's going to be like an 85.
He needs to be a 90 for me.
Well, you can't just go like 80. This is not Pro Evolution Soccer. You can't go +7. This isn't FIFA Arcade or FIFA Street.
I like to live dangerously.
Hit me.
I'm going to stay.
I'm going to stay. You can't just be like, oh, Jamie Vardy 77 in FIFA 16. Let's make him a 94.
No, but he's got to get into the 80s, Vardy specifically. But
they're so harsh. It's like, you played so well this season.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're an 82. You're a B-. You're not getting into a top-tier school in this country.
Strict teachers. Griezmann needs to be up there. I think it's a catastrophe that both Robin and Ribéry don't drop. They didn't play this season. We've seen Robin play like 3 games, man. This guy has been injured predominantly for the last couple of years, and I don't think he deserves to still be at a 90 because it takes a lot to be at a 90 in FIFA. And I think you need to be playing in order to get to a 90 consistently. No injuries.
No injuries.
Full head of hair.
Robin.
Full head of hair.
All right, below.
Comment, let us know. Sorry, again, it takes hours to go through all those lists. So we'll leave the link in it. You can scroll all the way back to the 70s and 60s and let us know who's the biggest jump we're going to see back there.
+11.
Lord Bentner, yeah. Is he going to jump up +11, +12? Maybe that takes him up into the 80s because I don't think he's very highly ranked. Hit us in the comment section below at TYT Sports on Twitter and on Facebook at Francis_Maxwell on Twitter, Francis Maxwell Host. On Instagram, Jason Rubin 91 on both. And as always, we will catch you guys very soon. I'll go back to being Clark Kent.